Okay, let me share this video as I'm walking back from the gym. And this is another, hey, listen, it is an advice to self sort of thing. It's also an observation, right? And in this case, I mean, you look at what's going on politically in this country right now, in the U.S. What is today? March 4th, I believe. So we have a great divide in the country, right? And you have President Trump, who's doing a whole lot of things that are disruptive. They're disruptive to the status quo. And I'm not here to say that the status quo is good, but disruption could be a good thing. We do know that there's going to be pain when there's disruption. There's going to be pain. Someone's going to feel pain. Sometimes a lot of people are going to feel pain. And sometimes you get to unintended consequences with the pain. So I would say this with President Trump. The other thing that I consider when I'm thinking about what he's doing, I have to remind myself over and over that this is a guy who thinks about things as transactions. Things are transactions. Support of Ukraine, that's a transaction. This is not faith. This is not loyalty. This is not, protecting democracy necessarily. This is a transaction. Those other things, I think, are consequences of the transaction. And Donald is looking at what is in the best interest in this transaction. Now, you gotta sometimes look at that and say, well, how does that work out long term? What does that do for our alliances with others? Those are good questions. But I think for his sake, I always consider the man is thinking about things as business deals. Who can he bring to the table? What leverage can he use? How can he manipulate someone, with flattery or with gifts or some of those things? And where does he believe he has leverage? And if he has leverage, he's going to use it, as he's doing with Zelensky in Ukraine. So again, right, wrong, or indifferent, thinking about it in terms of the transactions helps me understand President Trump and what he's doing. Okay, again, just sharing my thoughts on that. Advice to myself that helps me keep some sanity on that point.